Good morning, guys. Day 2 of the cut. Weight is down already quite quickly. So I was 78 yesterday on the first day and already down to 76.9, which is quite a sizable drop. To be honest, I think it's going to be mainly due to glycogen and water stores, which is probably a point worth talking about because just tracking your weight might not necessarily be the best form of checking your progress, because your weight can be quite fickle sometimes and can fluctuate daily regardless of your calorie balance. You know, it's dependent on a few things like your salt intake, water, glycogen or carb intake as well. So yesterday was the first day back on the kind of lower calories, lower carbs as well. So didn't eat too late, and hence there's such a big drop. So I'm at the gym now, about to do my first session of the day. I got a double day, so a heavy strength session this morning, and then I've got my cycling training in the evening at the velodrome, which I will hopefully get some footage of. But yeah, let's get in there. Suffering from a terrible headache today. Session, absolutely beautiful day. Really happy with how it went. Hit all the numbers that I wanted to hit, and there wasn't too much of a drop off since the last cycle. So super happy with how the session went. I'm now going to head to a client's house, train him, get some lunch, meet Chris, do some work with him, and then some clients, and then track time. So guys, made it to Chris's. You gonna wave?
I did.
Oh, you waved? Oh, okay. So I think we're just getting some work done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so getting on with some work with our clients and Fitness 365's business stuff. Have been quite unprepared in terms of food today, so I've been eating out a fair bit in terms of supermarkets and getting meal deals and that, because I've been on the go to the gym and then clients' houses and things like that, so I tend to eat in between. So today, what I have got for this meal is we have the prawn mayonnaise on soft malty brown bread, which only has 9 grams of fat in, 340 calories. The reduced fat hummus with, instead of a packet of crisps, which I had before, and then a new one to try, the Coca-Cola Zero Vanilla, which is apparently dream according to SJ Fitness. And then also a White Monster for training later today. And then the good thing is that I've planned my nutrition for this evening, which is really light because I'll be finishing training at 10 o'clock in the evening, so it'll probably be just a protein shake, drive home, and then bed. But yeah, we'll see you then. So, just a note on sandwiches, if you're going to buy them as part of, typically in the UK it's part of meal deals, and it's quite common for people at lunch to kind of nip out to the shop and get a £3 meal deal, or in M&S it's about £4.50. So a good way to kind of keep your calories down is have a look for the sandwiches that are lower in fat, because as a standard you're going to have around about 40 to 50 grams of carbs regardless of the sandwich because of the bread. And obviously you want to get as much protein as possible, so ones that contain meats and fishes are going to be better. But a way to keep the calories down a little bit is to have a look at the fat content on them, because they can range from, or the one that I just had, which was around 8 or 9 grams of fat, right up to like 25, 30 grams of fat for ones that contain like the chicken, bacon and avocado or things like that. So guys, just got to the velodrome, as you can see right here. Oh wow, that's a bit of zoom as well. So hopefully I can get some footage, but I know they're quite tight on their rules and regulations, but yeah, hopefully get some decent efforts, and I will see you either in there or after. So guys, just got back from the track. Fortunately didn't get any footage, but next time I'm going to take the kind of big camera and set it up. I'm just going to apologise outright for the hair at the moment, because after it's been in the helmet it just kind of does its thing. But what I thought I would do was just touch on the session and how it went. So this was my first session back after a week off, and before that I had done quite a big meet or a big race, and or a day of racing, sorry, and I've been gearing up for that for about 10 to 12 weeks. So I thought, you know, I'd take a week off because it was well deserved, go see some friends, enjoy, you know, just having a bit of a break from training. But I kind of did no activity, or not kind of, I just didn't do any activity at all really, apart from I think I went for a run with one of my clients, and I really felt it today, and it was quite sluggish. So you know, I'm going to take that learning lesson, and next time, you know, with deloads or with weeks off, you know, getting some form of activity in is going to be more beneficial to then going into the next phase of training. And so that's kind of the tip of the day there, and that can be applied to you know, to all areas of fitness. You know, whether it's, you know, in the gym, powerlifting, taking a week off and just doing work at lower percentages, or, you know, in the case of me, because it's you know, it's bike riding, you know, just spending even 20 minutes just at a low resistance, turning the legs over. And it's also a good time to do things like mobility and stuff that gets neglected when you're in a you know, a big block of training. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that one. Gonna get my protein shake in before bed. It's quite late now, and yeah, we'll see you at the next one.